Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Enchant Films. With the Gold family running the famous American Gold Jewelry Pawn Shop, the store is destined to receive expensive and pricey deals while screening on TV. But here is a list of 6 times when the cast of Hardcore Pawn got scammed. Number 1. White Brecklin. Les was eager to purchase it since it has covered 29,500 miles so far. Unfortunately, it needed a lot of repair, including a new set of tires, paint, and a complete new exhaust system, which reduced its value. Les told his customer that he was demanding a lot more than its value, and $30,000 was way too much. Also, he stated that he had other better options too. The owner passed him the offer of $10,000 before they ended up to an agreement that he would just pawn the Brecklin for $7,000. They thought they got a good deal out of this, but their repair costs were way more than expected, and it cost Les Gold more than they had paid for the car. This was a big setback for Les, and he vowed to research more before making any such purchases in the future. Number 2. Maserati Rick.
Great piece. So why do you need the money?
You know, I'm older, and that's not my style anymore. Basically, man, my father's Maserati Rick.
Really?
Yeah, man. So
wow, that's a piece of Detroit history.
Yeah, man.
A guy strolled into the shop to sell a diamond-encrusted charm that his father gifted to him. He wanted to get a hold of some cash in return by selling this item and offered $7,000. However, he was disappointed when the shop owners made a deal of $1,000. After a lot of negotiations, the two ended up agreeing over $2,500. All the efforts of the Hardcore Pawncast went in vain when they found out that the charm was a fake. This blind trust had cost them $2,500, and in the end, they were left with nothing more than a $5 charm.
I'll give you $2,500.
Does work.
Number 3. $67,000 Ford Mustang. This was the show's biggest purchase. A couple came into the shop to sell their extremely rare 2009 Ford Mustang. With only 45 of these present in the world, Les decided that it was a once-in-a-lifetime offer. Even though the car was worth around $80,000, however, Steph and Les got it down to $67,000. This was an amazing deal that the gang got, until the repair costs hit them. Turns out that the car was in great condition on the outside. Its engine was faulty and the whole deal backfired on Seth and Les. Number 4. Watch bands. When you are continuously making bad decisions, each mistake leaves a huge impact. And when you have competitive kids watching over you, every single decision counts. In an episode of Season 7, Les Gold ends up selling a pricey watch worth $42,000 to a family friend of his, and when it comes to payment, he accepts a mere promise and extends the deal by saying that the customer owes him one. The customer, who was also a watch collector, ended up paying Les Gold with 130 watch bands instead of real cash, or other form of monetary payment. Which definitely must have intrigued Les Gold's decision, who had been witnessing their father's blunders for some time. In order to make immense money, Les Gold tried to make money by selling each watch band for $2 each. Everything seemed grim for Les Gold, until a customer walked in and paid quite a significant amount for the watch bands. In the end, the total owed amount was still not paid to Les, but he was glad that he at least got a portion of his money back. Number 5. Party Bus. A seller came into the shop to sell his 38-passenger bus, which he had converted into a party bus for bachelors for $25,000. The owner wanted to sell his bus so he could buy one with a capacity of 55 people. Les and Ashley were pretty excited about this one, as this bus was not something that you easily find. However, the seller was not ready to lower his offer more than $15,000. So Les and Ashley decided to pull the old "give us on our rate or else we leave" trick, and it worked as they got the bus for only $8,000. They thought they got a pretty good deal until the experts took a glance at the bus and said it was worth no more than $5,000. So there was an additional $3,000 spent by Les and Ashley.
Other than that, the paint is chipping and the whole back is rusted. Real perfect condition.
Number 6. Guitars. This episode may contain one of the most expensive purchases, but it was definitely made with no regrets. In this heart-touching episode, a family came in to sell their pair of guitars so that they could pay their bills. The family was so much in need that they accepted Seth's offer of $1,800, but later on, when the guitars were checked, they found out that they had paid the family very little for them and that the guitars were of much higher worth, so they called the family back and paid them the rest of the amount. The good deed Les tried to do backfired because the expert made a mistake in recognizing the guitar model and Les had mistakenly overpaid the customer. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.